Fox 6 News.
Yes, Henry, thank you.
All right, let's be clear. We know the suspected gunman is dead, but for a few hours this afternoon, authorities thought he might have been on the run.
The search for him and the reason why he might have done this included his home in Brown Deer. That's where we find our Mike Lowe live tonight.
Good evening, Mary. This was a neighborhood on edge for much of the afternoon and well into the evening as police had cordoned off a 3-block radius. It wasn't clear if the gunman was loose on these streets, if he had holed himself up into his home, which is now being boarded up, or if he had booby-trapped that home with explosives. It made for a nervous neighborhood. As police and paramedics descend on Brookfield, 15 miles away,
it's very unsettling.
a similar scene unfolded in Brown Deer.
To see not just the guy with the rifle, but all the commotion with police cars, the street blocked, and all that stuff.
The information was sparse, but it was soon clear that this was where the alleged Brookfield gunman lived.
It is related to the incident over in Brookfield, and that's all I'm able to give you right now.
Police surrounded the home of Radcliffe Haughton. A SWAT team was ready as Milwaukee County District Attorney John Chisholm arrived.
We did obtain further information that there might be explosive devices in the residence.
Authorities brought in the Milwaukee Police Bomb Squad to sweep the home.
It's a little unsettling to see the hazmat truck and SWAT team and people with flak jackets running around the neighborhood. It's not what you're used to seeing in Brown Deer every Sunday afternoon.
Former Fox 6 anchor Joanne Williams lives nearby, where police asked 16 residents to evacuate.
They were told to leave their homes, and they're a little bit nervous about that. And we don't know exactly where the house is.
My kids were outside playing in the yard, and they ran inside and said that police told them to go inside because there was a bad man in the neighborhood. So me and my husband told them to go in the basement.
Williams instantly recognized Haughton.
I've seen him around Brown Deer. I don't know him. I've just seen him walking, enough to wave, but that's it.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Neighbor Tyler Hughes had a similar reaction.
I've seen this guy before. I don't really know him, but I've definitely, said hi passing by in the yard.
He says he had heard of problems at the home on 6604 Glenbrook Street.
I heard it had something to do with his wife. I don't know how many kids they have, but I don't know what the severity of it was.
Brown Deer Police Chief Steve Rinzel says Haughton had a restraining order against him and was recently arrested.
The most recent one was a domestic violence case.
There were nearly 24 officers at the scene. Police eventually located Haughton's 2 daughters, who were not at home.
We were looking to see if there were family members in the residence, but we were able to locate family members outside the area, and so that's why we took a lot more time doing it.
And Chief Rinzel says the 2 daughters were found at a location outside of this neighborhood, but he declined to say where that was or where the daughters are tonight. As for the home here in this Brown Deer neighborhood, police are still combing it for clues to figure out the exact motive, if ever they find it, for the shooter. Reporting live tonight in Brown Deer, Mike Lowe, Fox 6 News.
Mike, thank you.
The 4 people injured taken to Frederick Hospital.